Hello, let's make a gingerbread house Kindle sleeve. If you watch my videos, you would already know that my favorite yarn to use is recycled cotton yarn, and I'm using also my favorite crochet hook, the 3.5 millimeter. To make this tutorial more engaging, I am going to quickly go through over all the things that I have already done and that you're able to find in previous videos on my channel, or you can find them on any other crochet artist channel. And I am going to show you in a bit more detail all the things that I'm doing for the first time. For example, like this tapestry changing colors part of the Kindle sleeve. So I have started with a chain 30. So you chain 30, then you single crochet for 29 rows, and in these 29 rows you will have 29 stitches. I've made this. You can take a screenshot if you want. When you reach row 29, you will start with the white, so you will add white as we will do here, and then you will continue the pattern on every row from 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11 until 14, and then for 3 rows you will do only white. I will include this in writing in the description box. So we are at the end of row 29, and it's time to add the white yarn. You chain 1 like for every row in the beginning. You turn, you single crochet 1 white in this first part, and then in the next one you take the white and then you bring back the brown, and now until the other side you will have to add this white yarn and crochet over it. When you reach the last 2 stitches, you go in, you pick one up, then you leave this behind because we are gonna work on this side when you come back. You take the white, work the single crochet, and then in the last stitch you do 1. Here we did 2 by mistake, I realized, so you only do 1 and then you swap, but it's okay. It really doesn't matter if it's not quite, as you can see I still have like some bits that are off here, but we are gonna add something to it anyway, and it won't matter if it's straight or not. For the next row, chain 1, turn your work. For this one we have 3 in white, so you have 1, 2, and in the third one we need to change the color, because so for in tapestry crochet, as I have seen, I don't know very well, usually in the last stitch that you make, so if you need to make 3, in the last one you need to change color. So here I made an extra one. I should have changed color straight in the first one. After I made it, change the color in the same time. So now we are gonna bring the brown yarn from here and add it. And when you do this, if you count from the top, you have 1, 2, 3 in white. Again, the white yarn will stay on top of the stitches, and we crochet over it until the last 4 stitches. When you reach the last 4 stitches, repeat the process. You go through the 4th one, take the brown yarn, leave the strand behind, take the white, make the single crochet. This way, this 4th row finishes in brown, and then you do the last 3 in white. And then you continue increasing bit by bit until you reach the middle. On this last row of combining the colors, the one needs to have 14 in white on each side. You will work like this. So you have the white, then you bring the brown in. This will be your 14th white on this side. Then in brown, you single crochet, you start to single crochet the one in the middle, but you don't finish it. You bring the white, you finish it, and now you can see this one is brown, and then you continue in white. And this is the last row of combining the 2 colors. The next 3 rows will be all in white, so continue to single crochet 3 more rows in white. Next, we need to chain 2, and in the first chain, single crochet 6 times. When you have the 6, just pull, and in this first stitch, make a slip knot to close the circle. So we are going to have these tiny circles, which will be our gumdrops. You can leave some length of yarn for sewing, or if you don't like sewing, just cut it off and you can just glue it. I have a bunch of them. I would like to put them like so. This is how all the gumdrops look when sewed on. And I continued by taking some felt and making these shapes for the windows and the door. These ones, again, according to your preference, you can glue or you can sew with normal fine thread. For the round window frame, we will chain 19, and for the square one, 29. I have here a chain 29 for which you leave some tail of yarn. In which we will sew all along like this. The door I have glued on, and the frame of the door will have a chain 37. Chain 9, slip stitch to the first chain to form a circle, and inside the circle we will work 15 half double crochets. You pull slightly on the tail and you slip stitch in the first half double crochet. Take your tinsel yarn, make a slip knot, and add it to your wreath in the first stitch, in any stitch really. And then very easily you make 15 single crochets, one in each stitch. And slip stitch in the first stitch created. We are going to single crochet along the 3 sides. We'll have to use white here and then continue with the brown and then change back to white here, so it looks neat and pretty. Crochet and join it in the top stitches. In the same stitch you joined, make 1 single crochet. And then single crochet along making sure that you use the same space from the first side, similar to the one on this side, because otherwise when you reach, for example, half of it, you will see that it might be like this, and then you're too short here. So always make sure that you're going in the same stitches from both sides. And this is how it looks. This is going to be on the inside anyway, so when you turn it, it should have a rounded squarish shape. It will be much better for any tablets or the Kindle that you want to use for. And this is how the Kindle sleeve looks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will make some of these for your friends and family as presents for Christmas. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye-bye.